Hi everyone, welcome to Mobility Day. We're going to start with neck stretches, so always from the top to the bottom of our body. Look left, right, up, down, and connect the dots by drawing a circle with your nose the size of a dinner plate. Now rotate your neck left 5 times and right 5 times, breathing in and out slowly while you do so. Connecting the dots and drawing a circle with your nose. Good job, everyone. Now transition into chest rotations. So you can be standing up for this, which might be more comfortable, or cross-legged. Push your chest out, left, back, and right. Now connect the dots like your spine is a coffee grinder, rotating as far as you can, as much as you can, feeling a nice flex in your spine. Now again 5 times the other side, rotating through, drawing huge circles with your chest. You can use your arms to support you or keep them down at your side. This should feel really good through your chest as well as your upper back. Now we come into tabletop position. Make sure you support your wrists by pushing through your back. And we're doing cat-cow pose. So what you should do is arch your back and flex your spine. So arching and flexing, breathing in and out as you do so. Breathe in, breathe out. Repeat 5 times. Again, push through your knuckles and your fingers whenever you're in these positions, so you never put weight in your wrist. Now we're coming up to child's pose. Keep your knees wide this time, big toes together. Come down into child's pose and dynamically roll through from child's pose to a cat pose. Arching and flexing your back while rotating in an anti-clockwise position 5 times and a clockwise position 5 times. You should feel a really nice stretch and movement in your hip bones, in your lower back, as well as your chest and your shoulders. This is so great to encourage blood flow and movement through your entire body and in your joints. So breathe in and breathe out while you do this movement. Now we're going to come back up into seated position and into child's pose for a dynamic upward dog to child's pose movement. So from child's pose, where your legs are this time parallel, to upward dog. So you can keep your legs wide apart. What we're trying to do here is breathe in and out, stretching our lower back and chest. So chest shines forward while you're in an upward dog, and then child's pose, breathe through your back. You can do a sphinx or cobra pose if you cannot do an upward dog. The idea is rolling through. Now sway side to side while in child's pose to give yourself a break and a nice shake. From here, we're going to rock side to side from a seated position or a cross-legged position. Anchor down through your legs and rotate with your arms left to right, swinging through and stretching out your lower back muscles. This should feel really good. So anchor down through your lower body again, and with your hands stretch through, so your shoulders should also feel a nice stretch and pull. Left to right 5 times. From here, we're going back to tabletop position. Again, push through your back, supporting yourself and your wrist, into downward dog by pushing up. Anchor through your left heel and then your right heel, just to open up your legs, your hamstrings, and your calves. Look left to right and shake it out just to warm up. From here, we're going to do another mobility movement from downward dog to rolling rolling to plank. So downward dog to plank, downward dog to plank, downward dog, rolling slowly to plank, engaging your abs. Shake it out before we go back to downward dog position because we're going to do dynamic pigeons. So from tabletop, push through to downward dog, anchor through, get into push up and flow up into upward dog. Anchor through your heels, mini push up into upward dog. So you're trying to give a nice smooth movement from downward dog rolling into upward dog. So it should feel like you're doing, in some ways, a worm. This should be quite tiring, so give yourself a break in child's pose for about 3 breaths. Now we're going to do dynamic pigeons. I apologize for the mistake before. Come to downward dog, press through your heels, 3-legged dog by anchoring through your left heel and lifting your right leg through your inner thigh, pulling it forward into a pigeon in front of you, looking up, chest up. So 3-legged dog to pigeon. Breathe out. Breathe in 3-legged dog to pigeon. When you extend your leg up into a 3-legged dog, it's as if it's swinging along a wall and pushing the wall back. So keeping your big toe down. Now 5 reps for each side, switch to the other side, anchor through your right heel and swing your left leg forward into a pigeon after doing a 3-legged dog. So 3-legged dog, raising your left leg and then swinging it through in front of you for a pigeon. 3-legged dog, pigeon. Breathe in, breathe out, chest up in pigeon. Breathe in, now breathe out as you swing through. Good job. This should be quite tiring for your shoulders. It's supporting you. Remember to support your wrists by pushing through your knuckles and your fingertips. So now we come back into neutral seated position. Shake it out a bit, take a few breaths. From here, we're going to do world's greatest stretch. So come into a deep lunge position. You can keep your knee down if you need to, your left knee, and feel like you're opening a door, extending your chest and swinging your right arm up 5 times. Now repeat on the other side. From plank, swing your left leg by your big toe, and now from your lunge, twist and feel the stretch in your lower back as well and in your chest as you open through 5 times. Good job, everyone. From here, naturally stay in your plank, engage your abs, push through your back, and we're going to do seesaw 5 times back and forth. So it's a rocking plank, rock forward, rock back. This is great for strengthening your core. From here, ragdoll forward into standing position, mountain pose, and we'll come down slowly, bend forward slowly, keep your knees slightly bent into ragdoll. Shake your head left to right, up and down, clasp your hands on your elbows and sway left to right slowly. This should feel really good on your lower back. Good job, guys. So after this slight cool down, we want to come from ragdoll to a mountain pose, extending your arms up, look up, and coming back down to forward fold. So this flow from forward fold all the way to mountain pose, extending your arms up and coming down into a forward fold again. Repeat 5 times. Breathe out as you bend down. In as you come up, extending your arms up, look up, now bend down again. 5 times. Good job. This should be really therapeutic. Extending up as if someone's pulling on your spine. Now, your legs should be a little bit wider. Open up your toes, pointing outwards naturally. And as if you're sliding down the wall, keep your back straight, slide it along the back of a wall, in your imagination of course, into a deep squat. This is so great for people in the midst of resistance training where they're doing squats or even deadlifts, because it really opens up your hip. You can come down and extend your arms for a little bit more of a challenge. Now we're heading into a 90-90 mobility move soon. But before that, we want to open up our hips more, keep them warm by getting into a frogger position and rocking side to side like so. You can keep your heels up if they can't come down. So now, we're going left to right. From a squat, move and push your legs down into 45-degree angles like so, left to right 5 times. So legs down, come into a deep squat, and through that into the other side, legs down, squat, come through, legs down 5 times. They're about 45-degree angles. Use both of your arms to support you when you come up and come down into the different positions. This is again great for hip mobility. Go slow and breathe. Please pause the video if you feel like you need to get used to the movements. Now, this is our 90-90. So you can see both legs are in 90 degrees. Left leg in front, right leg at the back, both at 90 degrees. Rocking front and back 5 times. You don't have to go all the way down, guys. It should just feel good, and you should feel a deep stretch, not only in your inner groin, but in your outer. Again, very good for hips, grounding down through your hips the whole time. Please pause if you need to. Now we're going to come down into lying, normal corpse pose, lying down position, keeping your back on the ground, using your knees to support you as you come down. Transitioning into hip thrusters. This is so good for lower back strengthening as well as to work those booty muscles. So use your glutes, squeeze them to push your hips up. Chest up to the ceiling toward your chin, and chin up to the ceiling. Keeping your legs parallel at all times. From here, recline twist. So your right leg droops over your left knee and let the whole leg fall to the left side of the room. Look to the right, your right shoulder should be on the ground. Nice stretch in your lower back here. Breathe deep into your belly and your lower back. Should feel really therapeutic. Now the other side, left leg droops over right knee and let it fall to the right side of the room, keeping your left shoulder on the ground. Look to the left side of the room. Again, nice stretch in your lower back. It should feel really good. Breathe and feel the expansion in your lower back there. From here, we're done. We just want to squeeze our legs and get into a final celebration pose as always. So grab your feet, inner or outer feet or big toes, and feel the stretch in your hamstrings. Happy baby pose. Rock left to right if you can and have a little bit of fun. From here, we want to rock up and down our spine and finish in seated position. You're done, everybody. Happy Mobility Day. See you tomorrow. Good job, everyone.